Hello everybody and welcome to Nashua High School North for the start of the New Hampshire Division I Girls Basketball Playoffs. I'm John Collins along with Tom King here on Nashua ETV, and we are about to see, Tom, the number 7 seed out of 16 teams, North, go against Memorial here on North's home court.
Right, Memorial number 10, John. I think North finished pretty much where they should have finished. They've got a team that's capable of winning 11 or 12 games. That's what they did this year. They won 11 and 7. And Memorial, I believe, finished below 500, if I'm not mistaken, 8 and 10. But one of those wins came over this North team in Manchester. So, obviously, Ricky Oliver had a lot of tape to look at and a lot of things to point out to his team. If you're looking for Nashua North, it really comes down, in my mind, to the play of two people, Desi Okori and Sarah Cordova. If Cordova is hitting from the outside and Okori is able to penetrate, then they have a pretty good chance of winning any time they step on the floor against teams that are probably right around their same record.
Ricky has the playoff suit on. Not that he doesn't always look dapper, but he has definitely got his team ready for this, and I'm sure they went over a lot of the videotape of that game that you just mentioned, Tom, the last time that Memorial defeated North, and to figure out what they did wrong and maybe what they need to do different tonight.
See, I think that the only team that can really give them a hard time, and looking at Memorial, I can see why, is a team with size. Memorial looks like they've got a little bit of size.
Yeah, they do.
You know, and that's going to be a team that North can't really match up well against sometimes. So what they're going to need to do is they're going to need to use their quickness. Well, Corey's got to penetrate the defense, but also they've got to have that outside game from Cordova. They've had it most of the year. I don't see why they wouldn't have it tonight, which theoretically, barring any major upsets in the other bracket, in the number 2 seed bracket, Londonderry, I don't think Londonderry is going to go down tonight. And they're the number 2 seed. That's who North would play in a quarterfinal game. This is going to be their last game on their home floor. So they're going to be pretty pumped up for it.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. We are just minutes away from the start of this one. Stay with us on Nashua TV for the opening tip-off. It's North Memorial Playoffs about to begin.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Hello everybody and welcome to Nashua High School North for the start of this first playoff game of the tournament season. It's New Hampshire Division I girls basketball. There are 16 teams. This is the battle of the 7th seed hosting the 10th seed. Nashua North at home against Manchester Memorial. I'm John Collins along with Tom King. You heard Tom talk about the fact that these two teams met earlier in the season and Memorial did come out on top in that one. So despite the seedings that have the Titans on their home court, they come in with a little bit of trepidation at the fact they know they've lost to this team in the red and white uniforms once before. If you look on the rosters, there's a lot of youth out there. There is Sarah Cordova and Desi Okori for North that come in here with senior resumes. However, there are 5, count them, 5 freshmen on the roster for Nashua North. There are no freshmen for Memorial, although their team is laden with sophomores. So we're underway here, 8-minute quarters in New Hampshire High School girls basketball, and Alana Choate has it, gives it to Desi Okori. Cross-court pass back to Choate. A little bit of a risky pass there. Now it's a handoff from Alana to Adeze. Sarah Cordova has it. Sarah will shoot from outside on occasion. Holding it over her head, Adeze Okori. Bounce pass eludes the intended teammate, Isabel Dunning, and goes out of bounds. It's a turnover against North. So the Titans ended up with the opening tip, but they aren't able to convert. Down court comes Memorial with their first offensive possession of the game. Abby Morrison, one of the co-captains on this team, along with Haley Shea, number 13 and 4 are the two co-captains, and they're trying to team up theirs. Haley's pass to Abby didn't get through, and similarly, a couple of passes in the paint go awry for both teams, and no points as a result. Wide open shot, Alana Choate in and out. It rattles in and out. Right on the spot with the rebound was Memorial's Abby Morrison. She nearly threw it up for grabs in the middle of the floor, but she was picked up by her captain, Haley Shea. The long shot from downtown by Amber Latendre is no good, and with the loose ball now, Adezia Corey with her head up down court. Sarah Cordova in rhythm. Three-pointer to start the scoring. Sarah Cordova with a beautiful shot from downtown. And a steal. Chance to add to their lead for the Titans of Nashua North. It is a Wednesday night, March 2nd, as we record this. Perimeter passing by North as Alexi Ivory, number 4, gets it up top to Adezia Corey. Desi, working her way closer to the paint, decides to back it off. She's being guarded closely by Melanie Presso. There's a floater in the paint thrown up by Isabel Dunning. No good. Memorial trying to get their first points of the game. In and out. Rebound, Isabel Dunning off the miss by Melanie Presso. Adezia Corey changing direction, splits the defense, the pass, and the basket. What a brilliant penetration there by Adezia Corey as she found Lexi Ivory standing to the right of the basket. It was an easy put in off the glass, a 5-0 lead for the Titans. We're about 3 minutes into the opening quarter. All 5 points on the scoreboard belong to North. Memorial still looking for their first basket. The runner in the paint doesn't go. Tip pass, getting back her own miss is Amber Latendre. Cross-court pass, one-touch pass by Melanie Pressow. The shot, the foul, and it'll be a 2-point shot. Apparently, Abby Morrison had her foot on the three-point arc when she shot that one, else she'd have 3 foul shots to shoot here. 4:55 to go, first quarter. It is Abby Morrison, the point guard and a senior from Memorial, who hits the first basket of any kind for Memorial. So they are on the scoreboard. Now Abby has a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game, and she does. She hits both free throws, makes it a 5-2 game. North with the ball and the lead as they bring it down court. Giving it up, though, is Isabel Dunning. Got caught by surprise by the full court press. The bounce pass hits the foot of a Memorial player. Sarah Cordova ends up with it. The putback attempt by Isabel Dunning as she gets knocked to the floor. Sarah Cordova nearly had her second 3-point basket of the game. Right in the right spot to get that rebound was Isabel Dunning, who's at the line now. Her team has a 5-2 lead. Alana Choate went over to the sideline to get some advice or some counsel from head coach Ricky Oliver. And now Alana's giving some encouragement to Isabel Dunning, who missed the first of 2 free throws that she's been granted here. With 4:43 remaining, first quarter. Isabel can't hit either free throw, and we have a foul. A lane violation against Memorial will give Isabel Dunning another free throw here. So she missed that second free throw. Lane violation was called against Haley Shea, number 13, for stepping into the paint too early. And as a result, Isabel hits that second free throw after all. 6-2, North is ahead. Memorial with the basketball. Melanie Presso up top, swings it, and the foul's going to be called against Adezia Corey. Abby Morrison, who was the recipient of that pass, stumbled to the ground as soon as she touched it, and officials said that Adesi Okori was at fault for a trip there. Adesi goes for a steal there, nearly gets called for another foul, and taking advantage of not being covered, Abby Morrison drove all the way to the basket but missed it high off the glass. Lexi Ivory hands it to Alana Choate, fires it back to Adesi Okori. Sarah Cordova dribbling in traffic, lost it, but fortunately it rolled right to Alana Choate. Adesi Okori changes direction, splits the defense off the glass, can't get it to go. Isabel Dunning got a hand on it, but batted it right to Melanie Presso. Abby Morrison drove and had a great look at the basket and gets it back on a feed from Molly Simpson. Great work on the floor by Molly Simpson. And it's a fortuitous basket for Memorial after an easy miss, or miss of an easy lay-in. And Alana Choate had the right idea, but her pass to Abby Morrison wide open underneath the basket, too far out of her reach. So Memorial has a chance to tie this thing up for the first time since the opening tip-off when it was 0-0. Memorial trails 6-4. And Abby Morrison with the ball, driving baseline, runs out of room, kicks it all the way back to Molly Simpson, being guarded closely by Sarah Cordova and Isabel Dunning. The scoop shot by Morrison, no go. Good defense by North, shutting off the baseline. Cordova gives it back to Adesi Okori. Cross midcourt, looking to her right, dribbling right, through the defense off the glass, no good. And rebound Memorial. Adesi did all the hard work, couldn't get the lay-in to go. Dribbling in traffic, Melanie Presso with the shot in the basket, ties it at 6. 6-6 is the score. North manages to beat the full court press, works it down court. Sarah Cordova to Adesi Okori. Tight defense being played by Memorial has produced a tie score, 6-6. Okori buys some space, the long shot, high bounce, and the foul. Lexi Ivory underneath was fouled as she put up the miss and will go to the line to shoot a couple to try to unbreak this tie or untie this game. It's 6-all. Ricky Oliver pulling a chair out during the timeout. The head coach of North is Ricky Oliver in his 12th season with North. His assistant is Christina Collins in her 3rd season. The head coach of Memorial is Lindsay Gundy. So as we look in on the North huddle, some coaches will just crouch down and use a clipboard. Ricky likes to pull that folding chair out quickly and sit down and start coaching them up. So the top seed in all of New Hampshire Division I girls basketball is Bishop Girton. We hope to do the 2nd round game with them on Saturday. But first, BG's got to get by Keene, the number 16 seed, in a home game for Bishop Girton that is going on simultaneous to this one. We are counting on the Girton girls to continue their hot hand of a 17-1 spectacular regular season and take care of business against Keene tonight so that we can cover their game on Saturday at Bishop Girton. They are the top seed. They have home court advantage throughout this tournament. Meanwhile, we are watching the number 7 seed North do battle against Memorial, and untying the game with that free throw was Lexi Ivory, who is a senior also. 5'9" forward. Misses the second. The rebound by Ashley Mateo LaFrance, number 11 of Memorial. LaFrance gets it and can't get it up and over the rim. Alana Choate with a nice rebound, skying to the left of the basket to pull down that miss. The stop and go dribble. Adesi Okori scoops underneath the basket. It's a clean block made by LaFrance. A steal by Sarah Cordova. Lexi Ivory thought about it, gets it back to Adesi Okori, who slows it down a bit. 7-6, North ahead by the slimmest of margins with just under 2 minutes to go first quarter. Lexi Ivory to Cordova off of a pick. Finds some space, tries to get it inside. Deflected by Memorial. On the run now, Haley Shea has one player to beat. Alana Choate saves it, ends up Memorial ball. Haley Shea with the set shot from the right corner, doesn't go. Rebound underneath the basket, Molly Simpson. And a out of bounds, Adesi Okori, the right side of her right sneaker apparently went over the sideline and she got called for out of bounds. So Just over a minute and a half to go first quarter. Memorial ball with a chance to take the lead. If they get a basket here, they're down 7-6. Molly Simpson's got it up top. Simpson dribbling to her right, now changes direction. Tight D by Isabel Dunning. Switching up the North defense off of a pick there. Abby Morrison has it. The point guard being marked by Sarah Cordova will shoot a three. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by LaFrance. And the floater in the lane also doesn't go. Getting back, the miss was LaFrance. And another shot. Memorial getting several bites at the apple here. Jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Memorial. So the pressure continues here by the team from Manchester, getting every kind of chance to take the lead here, down 7-6 with possession. LaFrance kicks it out. The wide open three is off to the left by Amber Latendre. Rebound North. Down court they come. Under a minute to go now, first quarter. North with a 1-point lead. In rhythm. 3-point shot. Beautiful shooting by Peyton Ryan. The freshman guard shows why she is playing in this tournament game. A 4-point lead now for North, up 10-6. Driving, losing the handle was Shea. Getting the loose ball back was Memorial. A half a minute to go, first quarter. Bounce pass inside. Molly Simpson got pushed, apparently. A non-shooting foul will go against North. Not in the act of shooting. 2 fouls, 2 team fouls each, nowhere near the penalty. So we got some substitutions by both teams as Alana Choate comes out, takes a breather, and into the game comes Ariana Motivala for North. Also taking a breather for Memorial's Melanie Presso. Ball comes up top to Haley Shea. High off the glass, no good. LaFrance using that height of hers, pulls it down. The floater goes in for Molly Simpson. And it's back to a 2-point game, 10-8. Ariana Motivala corrals it in the corner, 5 seconds to go. And Cordova's shot is short. Long pass down court, well short of the buzzer. Ball ends up in the hands of Ricky Oliver as we look at the clock, and that tells the story after 1 quarter of play. It is a 10-8 Nashua North lead. I'm John Collins along with Tom King. Our cameraman is Tim O'Neill. We have a 10-8 basketball game, and it's every bit as close as the score would indicate. The 10-seed Memorial against the 7-seed North, and just 2 points separate them after 1 quarter of play. As we look in again on the Nashua North huddle, Ricky Oliver has a pointed message to deliver to his North team. He knows exactly what he is liking and what he is not liking about this first quarter. How about you, Tom?
Yeah, he said keep the ball away from me. You know, see me grab the ball there?
I did, yeah.
Hey, get that, Tim? Get me with the ball in hands?
I'm sure he did. He was right on the ball the entire quarter, yeah.
I think that Okori's doing a great job of breaking down the defense. I think they just need to hit a couple more outside shots to loosen things up. Defensively, you found that even though it was 10-8, it was weird. The other thing, too, is rebounding. Memorial's getting a lot of second and third chances.
A lot of second and third chances.
Right.
They had a fourth and a fifth chance the last time they had the ball, it seemed like. So we open the second quarter of play. Ball in the hands of Adesia Corey. Kicks it outside Sarah Cordova. Trying to penetrate baseline. Will shoot up a three. It was deflected. It never got there. Newly into the game, Destiny Lopez, a sophomore guard, number 10. Passes it to the senior Abby Morrison, who has her pocket picked from behind by Adesia Corey, and Peyton Ryan is ahead of the field now. Peyton Ryan passes to Sarah Cordova. A well-run layup drill for the Titans.
Yeah, there you go. You want to see some transition there, you know?
12-8, the Titans lead.
That's why I always tell you, John, defense is your best offense, because defense will cause those transition baskets.
And Haley Shea on the drive to the basket literally ran into Sarah Cordova. However, they say Sarah was guilty of the non-shooting foul, so Memorial will inbound it. 4 fouls as a team against North right now. 2 fouls only as a team against Memorial. As they pass it around the perimeter, now it goes inside. LaFrance kicks it back outside to Lopez. Inside to LaFrance. Haley Shea holding it overhead. Back to LaFrance, twisting around. It's going to Thought about putting up in the paint, losing the handle though with Shea, and
there you go.
Seizing on the loose ball was
Defense will give you a little, it's a 2-on-1 break.
Ariana Monavala to Peyton Ryan. Ryan puts it up, no good. Loose ball Memorial.
See, Ryan's not afraid to go to the basket as young as she is, and there's another turnover. Memorial's got about 8 of them in this game so far.
Adesi Okori with it. Peyton Ryan not afraid to go to the basket or shoot from outside as the freshman hit a three-pointer in that first quarter. Putting the brakes on Cordova, gets it back to Okori. Twisting and turning, looking for an opening. Puts up the floater, no good. Loose ball. And Okori, the fast foot speed that she has, beats everybody to the loose ball. Peyton Ryan in rhythm. Beautiful shooting by Peyton Ryan. Has 2 3-pointers in this first round tournament game already.
And that opens up a 7-point lead with 6:18 to play, and that's what you want to see. See, you open things up that way from the outside.
Driving is Abby Morrison. The turnaround, hard work, good work by Abby Morrison, the co-captain and senior, showing why.
So the other thing too is Memorial's put on a little bit of a press, John.
Driving, Okori puts up the floater, can't get it to the basket. Now off the glass and in.
All right, great tenacity. Well, Okori is almost so determined in her last home game, almost to go 1-on-5. You've got to be careful of that.
Right. Right now she's 1-on-1 with Morrison, trying to go baseline and took a blocking foul.
Now Morrison got by her and then went to the second defender, and that's where the foul was called.
Dunning, yeah.
Dunning got called for the foul.
And it was in the act of shooting, say the officials, so to the line goes
Ricky
Abby Morrison.
Like that. Ricky shook his head at the ref. He thought either no foul or no shoot. I think didn't think he was in the act.
Yeah, but Abby is at the line.
Titans right now have 5 team fouls, so they have 1 more to give before they go into the bonus.
Abby Morrison to shoot her second free throw and hits that one as well. So it's 17-12, a 5-point lead for the Titans. Memorial putting on the full court press. And Adesi Okori calmly though dribbling it past Abby Morrison. Finds a seam, kicks it out. Peyton Ryan go for a third three-pointer. That one doesn't go.
Well, it looked good though, didn't it?
Yep. Motivala ends up with it. Lexi Ivory swings it. Cordova now trying for 3. Front rimmed it. Peyton Ryan got a nice rebound hand on it to Ariana. And Titans are going to get another bite at this apple. Okori, the stop, the pop. Can't fall. Motivala, another timely rebound. Peyton Ryan throws it inside. Cordova hits the deck. Okori seizes the loose ball. Backing it up top now. 17-12. North still in the lead by 5. Peyton Ryan back to Okori. Adesi taking Morrison 1-on-1, puts it up and gets fouled.
That is one of the first times she's penetrated and gotten the benefit of the official's call.
Maybe the first time, yep. It was a foul in the act of shooting, so Adesi Okori will have 2 free throws to shoot here with 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half. In and out.
You don't get to the line that much, and you get cold.
See if she can make the second one here and make it a 6-point lead. And it was identical.
There's too much of a rush there. She's got to pause when she bends down and pause and slowly go up. She throws it up very hard. A lot of spin on that ball. That's caused the rotation to go out.
Morrison launches herself. They're going to call it a non-call. And out of bounds. Good non-call. 4:39 remaining first half. It's still Memorial basketball. Abby Morrison, one of the co-captains from Memorial, inbounds it, gets a return pass that bounced in the ether there for a second, and we got a foul committed against Lexi Ivory on the loose ball. She's kind of shaking her head.
Now you're starting to talk about points. That is their last foul to give with 4:35 left in the half.
After this, the 7th foul will put North in the penalty, and it'll be a nice steal by Cordova. She gets fouled over the back by Memorial. So that is the 3rd foul as a team against the Crusaders.
Here comes Memorial now with the full court press, John. So if you're Nashua and North, you want to the right side is where you wanted to go.
Okori with a burst of speed inside to the wide open Peyton Ryan, and it's no good. Great court vision by Okori, an easy put in off the glass, and somehow it doesn't fall. Memorial down court, Morrison with it. nearly lost the handle a few times, launches herself, and it is a offensive foul.
She was determined to go through the lane and knock down 3 players in the process.
And Lexi Ivory drew that foul and drew some loud applause from her teammates.
North's got a 17-12 lead on the basis of a Cordova 3 and 2 Ryan 3s.
Yes.
That's where you are.
Yep.
That's basically what's done it.
Some great outside shooting. Let's see if they can keep it up. With 4:14 to go in the first half and a second half of basketball still to be played. A little bit of confusion about who's out.
About who's in and who's out. Now they got it set 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got 5 players on the floor. Why are we stopping here? No press.
Now we
by
resume.
The Crusaders at this time.
Adesia Corey with it. Looking to her right, bouncing it to her right. Lexi Ivory with an open 3-pointer. No good on the shot. Rebound by Ashley Maffeo LaFrance. Down court comes Memorial. Melanie Presso. Presso swings it to Destiny Lopez. Lopez turns around, gives it to Lauren Bisson. Number 24 in the game for the Crusaders. Shot by Destiny Lopez, misses long, rebounded Desia Corey, came all the way out to the point guard of North. Desi collides with Destiny Lopez. Peyton Ryan from the other side, rebound North. Lexi Ivory threw it away for a second, dives on the floor, and we have timeout called by North. Ricky Oliver got that in.
Very heads-up play. Ricky didn't do that, the player does that.
Okay.
You're in a problem with a loose ball and you're tackled. Time to call timeout. Otherwise, you get a jump ball call. The arrow was going to go the other way.
It was going to go to Memorial if that was a jump ball. So heads up play by North, and they retain possession up 17-12.
Not their best game, John, but they usually don't make it look too pretty sometimes. You know, they need to do things the hard way, and I think that they're going through that tonight.
We are looking at the North schedule here on the program that they put out, and
they lost Memorial, if you can see. There you are, 60-58.
And that was on January 25th, 60-58. Talk about a close game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet it'll be not quite as close tonight. That's my guess.
10 seed Memorial on the court of the 7 seed North. As Desia Corey will inbound it underneath her opponent's basket.
Cordova. Cordova on track. Cordova missed a golden opportunity there. They went for the outside shot. She had the lane. You got to take that when you get it.
Cordova looked like it was deflected out of her hand. North gets the loose ball again. Peyton Ryan was calling for it. It's a catch and shoot for 2 points.
Boy,
Memorial saves
the broadside of a barn right now.
Down court, Amber Latendre. Had it stolen at Desia Corey with a great save, but it ends up in Memorial's hands. Destiny Lopez has her pocket picked by Alana Choate. Alana Choate trying to outrace the defense.
She'll get a foul call here. And that's exactly what happened. She goes to the line. Great defense by Nashua. Their defense hasn't been a problem tonight. Great defense. But see, you see what I mean with Cordova. Has the ball in the lane. There is no one between her and the basket. She has a quick turn to go inside and get a layup. Instead, they look for the 3. She passes to the outside. Sarah Cordova's got to take the ball to the hoop. If she starts to do that, then they will have to respect her outside game and she'll be even more open. So.
Well, I think Ricky has another assistant coach up here. 18
I've
to
had
12.
a pretty good year, haven't I? I've been pretty good this year, you know?
It only took you 20 years to learn to write your own coaching book.
Right.
Alana Choate hits them both. Beautiful free throw shooting puts North up by 7, 19-12. Destiny Lopez gives it to Amber Latendre, being guarded by Desia Corey. Haley Shea holding it over her head. Shea drops it to Molly Simpson. Thinks about going one-on-one against Isabel Dunning. Kicks it back outside. Off of a pick, baseline, running out of room. Now the open Melanie Presso.
You don't want to give that up. That's great ball movement by Memorial. You don't want to give up those wide open threes.
Presto by Presso, and it is a 19-15 game. Catch and shoot by Alana Choate. Long on the shot, rebound Memorial in the corner, Molly Simpson.
Boy, if they can ever get Choate to get her outside game going, it would be really tough.
Haley Shea hands it off to Destiny Lopez, going to her right, swings it back. The three-point shot missed just barely by Melanie Presso. It tried for 2 3-pointers in a row. Desi Okore in the corner. Isabel Dunning, long pass to the open Sarah Cordova for an NBA three that doesn't fall.
Far out.
Hard work and rebound by Haley Shea of Memorial.
I'd say North shooting right now about 20%.
Presso, what great anticipation by Okore, ahead of the field, off the glass and in. Well, that was a bullet pass by Memorial, but a Desi Okore with the great hands of a NFL receiver right there to pick it off.
Great instincts, John.
Yes.
She's playing a really great game. I mean, she has just started in an overdrive from the beginning of this game. She is running up and down the floor. She's getting steals, she's assists, she's getting layups. You know, she is doing everything she can. Sometimes a little too much. Sometimes she needs to evolve the other players, but at the same time, the other players aren't hitting very well. So I think that if Okore can get a couple of baskets in transition, that will open things up a little bit for Nashua North.
1:25 to go in the first half. The Titans have a 6-point lead at the moment, 21-15 after the steal and breakaway basket by Desi Okore. Memorial ball as they come out of their huddle. Head coach Lindsay Gundy talking things over with the team, and now it is Destiny Lopez who brings it down court. Hands it off to Molly Simpson. Back to Lopez, being guarded by Peyton Ryan.
Nice
Flings
pass.
it underneath, and again, good instincts by
nice play by Okore to cut in front. It was a good bullet pass, but Okore saw it at the last second. If it had been softer, she would have picked it off and started running up the floor with it.
Yep. Abby Morrison inbounding it for Memorial.
There it is.
And Okore, another steal. She finds Alana Choate, and it's going to be an easy lay-in.
Yeah, doesn't get any easier than that.
Alana Choate, the sophomore guard, off the glass and in.
8-point lead now for Nashua North.
Difficult turnaround floater. Missed by Memorial's Molly Simpson in down court with some pace. Comes Sarah Cordova. Peyton Ryan back to a Desi Okore. Will slow it down a bit. Changes direction. Dribbled it off her leg. It gets it back. Alana Choate. Peyton Ryan thought about the catch and shoot, but she had Destiny Lopez right in her face. Okore, Peyton Ryan's open this time.
Way off.
And she was, as you could see, way off to the left.
If I'm Ricky Oliver, I'd tell them right now, okay, we got to stop shooting a little bit. We got to penetrate. Got to get the ball inside of there.
20 seconds to
Steal
go, and
again.
Memorial lost it.
Yep.
Now 15 seconds to go.
Memorial with 13 turnovers in this half, John.
Okore muscles her way past. Open is Peyton Ryan
There it
for
is.
an in-and-out basket shot.
Boy,
Ooh.
they cannot hit from the outside, can they?
5 seconds to go. Memorial trying to get the shot away. They do. And that is the half. 23-15. North leads it after the second quarter of play. We are at halftime. John Collins with Tom King, and our cameraman Tim O'Neill will be back for the exciting conclusion of this first round New Hampshire Division I girls tournament game right after this break.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. The whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
That's
Welcome back, everybody, to Nashua North High School. The start of the second half of play in this first round tournament game as North leads Memorial. It's the 7th seed over the 10th seed right now, 23-15.
What happened to the old days where teams used to come out 5 minutes before the start of the half and warm up and stuff like that? They don't do that anymore. You notice that?
I think it's crazy not to. I mean,
I do too. Memorial comes right out. They go right on the floor. North came on the floor. A few players went out with about a minute and a half left on the clock.
I guess the philosophy is that you got to verbalize and coach with every minute that you have at halftime instead of coming out 5 minutes early and
I guess so.
Warming up again. The hook shot by LaFrance doesn't go. Rebound, Sarah Cordova gets it to Adesia Corey. Memorial with the opening possession of the third quarter do not score. North has a chance to add to an 8-point lead. Okori can't finish with the left-handed runner, and a travel is called.
Boy, I tell you, team it's 13 turnovers in the first half, and they just expanded on those.
Melanie Presso travels in the backcourt, and North takes possession. Adeze bounce pass. Isabel Dunning gives it back. Cross court. Sarah Cordova penetrating.
That's it. That's what you want Cordova to do. That opens things up for her from the outside.
Sarah,
that's a 10-point lead.
Cordova gives North a 25-15 lead with that basket. And a stumble.
Yep.
Abby Morrison.
It's the shoes. Look at those color shoes.
Lost her footing.
Yep.
And the ball goes tumbling out of bounds. North basketball. Another turnover by the Crusaders.
I don't know if you noticed or not, but when I was down behind the basket, Pete Johnson will see this. I was down on my knees. And I told Lisa Jingus over there, I said, it's 50-50 whether I'm going to be able to get up.
Underneath, LaFrance twisting around, decides to kick it back out for a three-point attempt.
Oh,
is good.
That's keeping Memorial in the game right there.
Abby Morrison, the senior point guard, hits from downtown and makes it a 7-point game instead of double digits. North up 25-18. Cordova in the corner.
They just haven't been able to go on a run to put Memorial away yet.
Okore missed short to the right.
Be careful, because I've seen this team in the past with leads not able to put the other team away, and they come back and beat them, and that's what happened with Alvern. Alvern in early January was way out of the game, not 20 points down, but they were out of the game. They were 12-13 down, and they came roaring back, and North could not get their game together and ended up losing the game.
Morrison's pass to Presso misfires, ends up in the Memorial bench, so North with another turnover opportunity. And a nice hook shot by Sarah Cordova.
There it is.
Oh, Isabel Dunning, excuse me.
Yep, there it is. You get the ball inside, and good things happen, and that's what North, I think, needs to do. They need to minimize those three-pointers, and let those will come later. Those will come when Memorial tires on defense.
LaFrance throws it up. Maybe looking for a foul there, didn't get it. Loose ball.
Right there when they knocked Choate down. But there was no call and a timeout by Memorial.
Abby Morrison was on the floor with the ball and called timeout before any of the Titans players could clamp down on it.
Choate had the ball, and Ricky Oliver's right. He complained to the ref. He said, well, she had the ball and knocked her down, and there's no call. So turns out that it will go over to Memorial. They'll have a timeout. They'll have an inbounds. They're down 9. Have a chance to cut it to 7 or 6.
So just over 2 minutes played here in the third quarter.
But it was 6-6, and North took a 10-8, 10-6 lead. They have been in front ever since.
Right. Memorial has not led in this game. They did possess the ball a couple of times, down 7-6, but were not able to come up with a basket. And then North took a bigger lead, and they're up 9 now. The Titans are, as they play defense in their own end. Memorial's bounce pass finds its way into Haley Shea with the pop shot in the paint. No good.
Nice rebound by Choate. She got way up in the air and drew the foul. First team foul for either team. Yeah, these refs are letting them play pretty much. North was lucky. They didn't end up in the penalty in the first half. Sarah Cordova. They had one to give, and they gave it, and that was it. Full court press by Memorial. Just get it up to Choate. They have a Corey out of the game, getting a breather right now. Which we all notice when it comes to ball handling situations. She's usually the one with the ball, but Alana Choate and Ariana Motivala and Sarah Cordova getting it done.
Foul called against Memorial.
Well, Cordova started with a burst of speed, and the thinking was she was going to get a layup, and I think that crossed up the defender because she slowed down, and then that created the contact. Here comes Okori now back in the game.
Desi's got it, 3-point territory. Up top now to Sarah Cordova from way downtown. Steph Curry territory, can't get it to go.
That's a layup for Curry.
Morrison up ahead to Haley Shea. Shea runs into Lexi Ivory.
Offensive foul is called on Shea.
Lexi Ivory was planted and she drew the foul.
She's hurt. She's a little dazed. She gets up slowly, but she's okay. She will stay in the game, I think. No, they're going to make a substitution. They're going to get her out of the game when she comes out.
Lindsey Gundy did not agree with that call, by the way, Tom.
No, she did not. I don't have the replay machine because we're going to take delay, so it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Sarah Cordova, Isabel Dunning in the corner. Lexi Ivory.
Take it. That's it. I would take it. You got an open shot, you take it.
Biggest lead of the game for the Titans, up 12, 30-18. Memorial not able to get going on the scoring track here in the third quarter. Driving, Morrison's scoop shot, no good. Titans with it. Desi Okori back into the game for North. Now Sarah Cordova three. Loose ball corralled by Memorial in the corner.
Sometimes I think if you get that, you have a clear path to the basket as well. You know what I mean, John? It's an open three, but there's nobody there. Take the ball along the baseline and go up to the hoop.
Morrison missed the shot.
Well, there's the rebounding issue right there.
Yeah.
It's going to face when they play against bigger teams.
Molly Simpson got the rebound from Memorial. Steal by Okori, and nobody's going to catch her. Desi Okori makes it 32-18, a 14-point lead. Timeout by Memorial.
Okori playing the all-around game that this team really enjoys seeing her play. So
Desi getting several steals just like that, just lurking near her opponent and anticipating the cross-court pass and stepping in the way and then off to the races. So a 14-point lead for the Titans with 3:49 to go, third quarter. Looking good right now for Ricky Oliver's team in this first round game. As we do this one, Tom, BG's going at it with Keene, and you got a 1 seed against a 16 seed there, and we're rooting for Girton to take care of business so we can do their game on Saturday, which would be March 5th, the weekend second round game, which Bishop Girton has home court advantage through the tournament.
It's too bad that North finished 7th instead of 8th. They would be in Girton's bracket. We get an all area type game. I always think of it that way.
I'm sure that North's glad they don't have to face Girton in the first round. It's appears to be a team of destiny, Bishop Girton High School girls team this year. That's why we play the games. You never know what's going to happen. Down court, Abby Morrison, the scoop shot draws the foul. Hand on the arm, according to the official.
The big three in New Hampshire high school ball: Bedford, Londonderry, and Bishop Girton.
Jaden Smith, newly into the game for North, gets whistled for that foul, and
would have cut it just a hair behind as they're in fourth. So Bedford fell all the way to third.
Yeah,
but there's no difference between second and third. That's, you're going to play. You're going to have to play Londonderry in the semis anyway. So
right.
Girton avoids that, and if they get to the semifinals, they'll probably take on anybody in Winnicutte's bracket in that 4-5 bracket.
Right.
Could also end up being another team.
Jaden Smith with it, baseline. Jaden Smith over the basket. Sarah Cordova's right there to pick up her teammate. Changes direction, goes baseline. Non-call there as it elbow might have sent Amber Latendre to the court. It's a miss by North. And down court comes Abby Morrison.
Whoa,
wide open Latendre. It was a heave and a half.
If you're down by 13 with 3:04 left to play and about 11 minutes left to play in the game, I think you're going to try to get as many many shots as you can. If you're looking at the possibilities down the road for Nashua North, they probably end up going to play Londonderry in the quarterfinals.
A tough opponent.
No doubt about it.
Jaden Smith thought about the shot. She changes direction now.
Girton.
Lexi Ivory left it short. Rebound.
Girton would, if they win tonight, they would go up against either in the semis, you get the 4 or 5, would have cut it and Pinkerton.
Isabel Dunning got the steal, got it to Jaden Smith, who got it to Lexi Ivory, Adesia Corey, Sarah Cordova. All 5 players have touched it in this possession. Jaden Smith with the runner. Actually turned into a pass to Sarah Cordova, but she can't get it up over the rim. Stolen by Okori, and it's a bucket. Instant offense, Adesia Corey. Multiple baskets off of steals just like that one. That was the closest one to the basket yet, though. Morrison with a difficult scoop reverse lay-in try, no good. And from the free throw line, Amber Latendre.
I don't like the fact Morrison was able to penetrate that far because that created that open shot.
Okori with it with a 34-21 lead. Up 13 are the Titans. And we have a
offensive foul away from the ball.
Yeah, it looks like Sarah Cordova is going to get called for that.
Yeah, she's got that guilty look on her face.
1:49 to go, third quarter. In this third quarter, North is starting to pull away. They're up by 13. They were up by 15 a moment ago. And Memorial has the ball. Abby Morrison, cross half court. Gives it to Molly Simpson. Inside to LaFrance.
That pass was a floater, and it was very interceptable, if that's a word. Should have been picked off. Here's a pass down court to Cordova.
Open is Choate. Sticks the landing, but gets no points for it like you do in gymnastics.
Nope.
34-21, still a 13-point lead, and Ricky Oliver is intense. He's going to substitute a player right now.
He's mad at Choate?
Yes.
Why would he be mad at Choate on that play? She had an open shot. He's taken her out of games before. I've seen him do that.
Yeah. And Peyton Ryan comes in. Isabel Dunning's going to back it out a little bit, being guarded by Lauren Bisson. Peyton Ryan open for a three-pointer that doesn't fall. Loose ball, and Memorial comes out of the crowd with it. Abby Morrison pushing the pace. Morrison trying to get the defense with their back turned. LaFrance off the glass and in.
You push the pace, you get a step on the defense. And Ricky wants a timeout to talk things over. He doesn't like what he sees, as the Crusaders have had a couple of good trips down the floor.
34-23. Ricky Oliver in his 12th season as the head coach of the Nashua High North Titans.
I like that stability.
Don't you?
Yes, I like it when you get a coach that stays there for a long time. He doesn't teach in the system either. He's got another career.
I would venture to say, this is from a distance, that North's very lucky to have Ricky Oliver as the coach.
I think so, yeah.
Passionate, committed, and knowledgeable. He cares. He cares how his team plays, and that he wants to see them play up to their potential is quite evident. 1:02 remaining, third quarter. We're in the first round of the NHIAA Girls Division I basketball tournament. There are 16 teams involved. The 16th seed, Keene, is in Nashua tonight against Bishop Girton, the favorite to win the whole thing. Also going on tonight, Alvern versus Merrimack.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Bedford versus South. That's a 3 seed against the 14 seed South.
That's a tough one for South. My guess is that Alvern Merrimack, that I would give Alvern the nod. They're playing at home, and they're a good team. The question is, can Alvern break into that semifinal? Then they would have to take on Bedford.
Peyton Ryan's pass is deflected out of bounds by Memorial, and it's still Titan basketball.
Pretty sure. Let's see. Are they sixth? Yeah, they were sixth. They would have to play Bedford, number 3.
Alana Choate. kickball called, and still Titan ball with 53 seconds to go in the third quarter. Sarah Cordova doing the inbounding. Memorial playing some soccer here, but Titans retaining possession. That took 0.3 seconds off the clock. That took 0.2 seconds off the clock.
It's an amazing inbounds play. It's taking on
the British Premier League.
It's taking on a life of its own.
And that one makes its way in. Cordova for three.
That looked good. There we go. So I told you, later in the game, that'll open up.
SC for three. And a 14-point lead for the Titans. Foul called. That'll be a non-shooting foul.
Their biggest has been 15. It was 34-19 just 2 minutes ago.
Haley Shea got fouled as she tried to penetrate there. Memorial inbounding now. 3 fouls for each team here in the last half minute of the third quarter. Loose ball underneath.
Yeah, because it was tipped on the inbounds pass.
Open look there for Simpson, but not able to get it to fall.
Or
Shea,
I
rather.
slow it down a little bit, but she's not going to.
Non-shooting foul.
28 seconds left. I'd like to play for last shot and go in at the end of the quarter with a 14-point lead. We talked about that before. We talked about it with Brad Quick the other night when we did the voiceover game of the Girton Bedford game about
the importance of getting that last shot with a big lead.
And how much they practice situations like that.
North goes for the shot. They leave 20 seconds on the clock from Memorial.
I don't like that idea at all. I think you get that lead, you march in there. So there's
Shea.
There's a pass into the paint that was allowed on a bounce. I think could have easily been stripped.
7 seconds. Crowd counting down to help out.
Telling her to go.
Cordova.
Bang. Well, it worked out. So much for what I know, right?
North ends the quarter with an exclamation point. They do get the last shot. Maybe not totally by design. Happenstance helps too. And it is the biggest lead of the game, and it is entering the fourth quarter with that lead. 40-23, North is on top. As the third quarter comes to a close, Sarah Cordova has been lighting it up in this game as a senior, exactly what she wants to do in what you expect will be the last home game, Tom. I know that the way I read the brackets, the tournament, the way they set it up on the NHIAA website was that the home of the higher seed among these 4 teams, or is it just that they take everybody that's remaining and say
you're in a certain bracket?
Okay, so this bracket right here, they said home of the higher seed.
Right.
You have a 1 team, a 16 team, an 8 and a 9.
Right.
Okay, so
say
this.
Now,
this is the bracket right here.
Let's not complicate.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay, you're at 8-9 and 1-16. Say Keene knocks off Girton.
Yeah.
He's a 16th seed. They'll still have to travel to whoever wins Central Dover.
So what you're saying is Exeter would have to upset Londonderry for North to have another home game.
North to have another home game.
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
exactly.
Which is not likely to happen at all.
They would face Exeter here.
Right.
Yep.
Likely that'll not happen, though. They'll have to go on the road. Choate with it, off the glass, no good. The follow, no good. Isabel Dunning was in the right spot, just couldn't get the height on the shot. Peyton Ryan gets it. Adesi Okore down court. Cordova is open for 3. Yes!
Roll. Wow. Whoa.
Ricky Oliver exhorting his team to get back on defense and make that 3 hurt even more, but the floater, well executed by Amber Latendre in traffic. Or was that number 22 with the basket? Excuse me, Melanie Presso in traffic. Made a nice shot. Amber not out there right now. 43-25, an 18-point lead for the Titans of Nashua North. They were up 20 with that 3-pointer that took so long to rattle through the cylinder by Sarah Cordova.
That took about 5 bounces, didn't it?
Yeah.
It seemed it.
Okore going to her right now. Peyton Ryan swings it to Alana Choate in the corner. Sarah Cordova. Good ball movement by North, and as soon as I say it, they throw it away. Memorial's got it.
Well, that's how you let another team back in the game with turnovers and transition offense on their part. Leads to quick baskets. It led to a transition play. but a foul, so we'll see how Memorial does from the line.
Abby Morrison's pass underneath to Haley Shea, and Shea drew the foul as she was in great position for the lay-in. And
thing that Ricky Oliver is concerned about now, okay, we got our foot on the gas, let's keep it on the gas. You know, that's what he wants. He wants to keep Memorial down.
First free throw no good by Haley Shea. Lexi Ivory will check into the game, and Peyton Ryan will come out. Played just over a minute of this fourth quarter. Haley Shea's second free throw is also no good, but the Crusaders stole the rebound off the leg of the rebounder, Emily Allen. And so North will retain possession, or get possession, I should say. 6:51 to go in the game. Sarah Cordova, Lexi Ivory draws a double team across midcourt. Inside position, Okore has it knocked out of bounds by Haley Shea of Memorial. Haley Shea is one of the co-captains, Tom. She's just a sophomore, number 13. This is
team.
Yeah, not her last game by any stretch. That's quite a credit to her to be a captain as a sophomore.
Right.
Long shot by Cordova. Great position by Ivory.
Great position to get that weak side rebound and draw the foul.
So Lexi Ivory to the line to shoot a pair. Sixth foul as a team by Memorial. And Lexi's first free throw no good.
Boy, this is not exactly a free throw shooting clinic today, is it?
No.
Yikes.
Couple of substitutions for Memorial.
No. We got to work with her.
Yep.
She's got to bend the knees, which she does. And she's got to.
What a save by
that was a great
Destiny
save.
Lopez, and draws a kickball.
Yep.
That was a reception that an NFL receiver would have been proud of. Sprawled out near the sideline. With it, Haley Shea, stop and pop.
Good defense by Okore, but Shea has a little bit of height. She was able to get up with the shot. Here's the press from Memorial. Get it to Shote.
Loose ball.
It's going to roll all the way down, and the Titans is going to play right into their hands.
Wow.
No, see, Memorial, you got to, if you're Lindsey Gundy, you've got to be upset. That ball was rolling around on the floor. No one in a red jersey goes for it. Now all of a sudden, John, they're starting to blow the whistle.
Lexi Ivory gets called for the blocking foul, non-shooting fouls.
Only they let go back.
Yeah.
First half. They haven't been consistent with this at all.
Fifth as a team against North. Still have one to give. Long three-point shot, misses off to the left, and it'll be North basketball. I think what happened on that long roller, Tom, they had such an intense full court press on. They had 4 players up the court, only 1 back.
That's probably true, but all it takes is one player to just chase it down.
Yeah, the one player, unfortunately, that was back there could have reacted and seen that.
Ball was rolling around forever.
Yeah.
5:51 to play, 45-27 the lead for Nashua North.
It'll be free throws now, a 1-and-1 situation for Adesi Okore, meaning she needs to hit the first to earn a second free throw. Swish, 46-27. North is on top by 19 points. This could make it an even 20 if Adesi can hit the second free throw. She does. Memorial with it. 5:50 left in the game. Memorial getting way in a hole here. Down 20 points with a good pass underneath and a nice put in.
That's fine. Now let her take that shot. What you don't want to do is foul.
Is that. And giving up a steal.
Yep.
What hustle there by
Memorial's got the hustle edge right there.
Destiny Lopez.
And that's what you don't like to see.
Destiny Lopez, who made that great catch,
that ball is
laid out on the court earlier.
Dribbling out of bounds, and Lexi Ivory just kind of watches it.
Around the rim and out. off of a North fingertip, still Memorial ball. Crusaders getting a couple of chances here to.
They've got about 2 minutes to cut it to single digits.
Yep. Abby Morrison got fouled as she received that inbound pass. 6th foul as a team against North, still non-shooting foul situation.
Yeah, but they only have one to give now. They have none to give, so
right.
now everybody will be going to the line.
The turnaround shot is good by Haley Shea. So 17-point game now, full court press by Memorial.
Actually 16-point game. And a foul on North, offensive.
Well, they're going to call a elbow, I guess.
Yeah, I think, was that Cordova?
Yes.
With the elbow extended when she made the swivel move.
Ricky did not agree with that call. He's going to call timeout.
Timeout because things are starting to tilt the other way again with 5:10 to play. It's difficult to get to that point, you know?
Yeah.
That comfort point.
So what was a 20-point lead is now a 16-point lead, and Memorial has the ball. Chance to reduce it further with 5:10 left in regulation. John Collins with Tom King. Tim O'Neill is our cameraman. The executive producer Pete Johnson has us set to do unified basketball as well. Tom, they have a tournament, and we will see what will happen, but we have in the past in the unified basketball tournament seen some unease on the part of people playing for the win, so to speak. And you have the student mentors that were out there, the helpers sometimes getting involved in the scoring.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. No, and that's always been an issue.
Yeah, it
South.
has.
They've got such a big team that, you know, it has been, like you said, last year when they played Keene in the tournament, there was an issue. This year, I think it's Conan. Is that who? It's same area, same general area.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure who we've got playing South coming to the Belanger gym, but that's always going to be something.
Fun and interesting. Sure. We'll have that on Nashua TV. The catch and shoot by Destiny Lopez misses. Loose ball, Memorial gets it.
Yep. And be careful. You don't want to foul if you're South and put Memorial at the line with freebies. Offensive foul,
and she is incensed as Haley Shea.
I don't blame her, you know, because the thing is, it was probably after the basket. Does the basket count or not?
Lexi Ivory's in pain, Tom. She came down, I think, on an elbow.
So she's in a lot of pain.
Absorbing that hit.
Enough pain that Ricky Oliver is coming out to check her out.
It's her right wrist. I misspoke saying elbow. Lindsay Gundy is pleading her case. Some of the fans are trying to talk to the Memorial coach across the court.
Haley Shea is pleading her case.
And Haley Shea also, yeah.
Yeah, they're both talking to the refs.
Yeah. And a lot of it is, as you pointed out, the contact came after the basket.
Yep.
Lexi Ivory may not be coming back into this game as she's really favoring that right wrist forearm area. Obviously that one stung. Just under 5 minutes left in the game. A lengthy discussion between the shooter, Haley Shea.
Was it a stinger against on the elbow? You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh yeah. You never know.
When you hit your elbow, then all of a sudden you don't feel anything in that arm. You panic and get scared.
Yeah, numbness in that entire lower arm.
Right. Now she's moving it now. I think she's probably recovered pretty well.
That's good news.
At least she's looking at it, you know. Got her laughing. So,
nice.
Yeah. But she also needs to wipe away.
Yeah.
She was crying.
Laughing through the tears.
Yep.
Good to see. Isabel Dunning coming down. Peyton Ryan on the move off the glass and in.
Nice transition basketball. Fast break.
Let's go, says Ricky Oliver. Get back on defense. Up by 18 again. There's the three-point attempt. Misses off to the right. Memorial seizes on the loose ball. That's Emily Allen who runs out of room baseline. And a jump ball, possession arrow, North. .435 remaining in the game, and substitutions now as onto the court comes Melanie Presso for Memorial. With 22 against 22, Isabel Dunning, and nearly stolen away.
Be careful with those lofty, flip passes.
Adesi Akori, the captain of the offense, holding the ball under her arm, sprints to the right. Takes it back out, finds Cordova, goes through her, and ends up Peyton Ryan saves the day. Gets it back from Adesi Akori as they exchange possessions. And Chris Cross takes some time off the clock. Okore finds the open Peyton Ryan underneath off the glass. Gets fouled. A lot of confidence by Ricky Oliver and Peyton Ryan, Tom, the freshman.
Time by Memorial.
Timeout by Memorial. You can see why Peyton Ryan is out there as a freshman. She's a good outside and inside player, and has impacted this tournament game.
Over, really.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
Now they just have to find the next Okori, and that's probably Taylor Choate.
Alana. Yep.
Alana Choate. I'm sorry. Taylor's graduated.
There's a lot of Choates over there. Tom just named one of the great Choate players that we've enjoyed watching on Nashua TV over the years. Break in the action here in this first round tournament game with 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. The boys basketball tournament is just around the corner. We mentioned the Unified is about to begin their tournament tomorrow as we record this, which will be March 3 on the calendar. This date on the basketball calendar is always remarked upon, March 2nd, because it is the date when Wilt Chamberlain scored his 100 points back in 1962 against your New York Knicks. Who was Chamberlain playing for? Was it?
At that time, it wasn't the Lakers.
It wasn't the Lakers yet. Was it Minnesota?
It would have been Philadelphia, I think, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
76ers?
Yeah. 76ers against the Lakers.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And
no, not against the Lakers, against the Knicks.
Oh, against the Knicks, excuse me. And
I think, I'm not positive.
Which I didn't know until today. I looked it up. The 76ers scored 169 points in that game. Wilt had 100, but they had 69 more on top of that.
Now you know why Wilt had 100.
Yeah.
It was another typical night of no Knicks defense.
No Knicks defense is right. Wow. Peyton Ryan is at the line and hits her free throws.
1 out of 2.
1 out of 2.
It's a 19-point lead.
Gets North, though.
4 minutes to play, and you just got to wonder how ragged it's going to be down the stretch with fouls and everything else.
Yeah. Gets North to the 50-point plateau.
I want to play good defense, but I really don't want to give Memorial free throws.
Abby Morrison swishes a 2, and losing the handle.
Still alive. Touched out of bounds.
Over back by Memorial.
Yeah, he says he grabbed it when it was out of bounds. I don't agree with that.
Well, he's standing right there,
yeah,
so.
He is, but it certainly looks as though she would probably have the ball in bounds. North gets a break.
Okori has it.
Almost 3.5 to play.
Cordova with the
carry
travel or carry.
Yep. A lot of room to play with here if you're North. You don't need to panic in certain situations. Just let it play itself out with 3.5 to play. That's a lot of ground to make up.
The floater is no good. Rebound by North. Just saving it was Cordova. Unfortunately, ended up in a Memorial player's hands.
That's partially blocked, but still goes in.
Wow. How'd that get through?
I don't know.
Took just enough off it on the deflection. Presso with the 3. And drawing the foul is Alana Choate. Both teams in the penalty now, but it was in the act of shooting anyway. Alana Choate at the line. 9 fouls as a team against, or 10 as a team against Memorial. So even non-shooting fouls will be 2 free throws for the Titans. Alana Choate hits the first one. Well, Ricky Oliver just yelled out 1962.
How about that?
It's the Wilt Chamberlain play. whatever that is. Lana Choate is putting on a free throw clinic, Tom.
Well,
she looked good at the line.
If you don't make your free throws in these situations, that's how you lose leads.
Just hitting the deck was Morrison, and
that's a good non-call
yeah.
right there. I think that was, she
Abby
lost
just
the ball and
tripped over her own feet. Yeah.
Yep. So now Memorial will press. They'll press every play. Try to, create some turnovers as we're just at the 3-minute mark.
Peyton Ryan will inbound it to.
That's a good play by a freshman. You trust a freshman to
yeah.
make that inbounds play.
Peyton Ryan back to Adesi Okore.
Now I think you just whittle some clock. Move around enough so that Memorial can't foul you.
Adesi Okore draws a double team, but she gets it to Isabel Dunning.
Anytime you remember you draw a double team, somebody's got to be open, and they finally call a foul. Okore will go to the line with 2:39 left in the ball game. But eventually, Memorial will get to the point where they'll just let them play it out.
Melanie Presso committed the foul. And puts Adesi Okore at the line. We say Adese's name a lot during the course of a game.
So she's got the ball in her hands a lot.
Yeah, and just in case you were curious about how she spells that first name, it's Adaeze.
Almost like a tax free.
Yeah, sort of. Long on that free throw,
Great
but North gets
rebound.
the rebound, and their heads up enough to take it back out and take more valuable time off the clock.
Yeah, you can't take advantage of 2 missed free throws. You end up with that, and you're going to whittle it down. Hopefully you want to whittle it down if you're North to 2 minutes. But they'll go for the layup, not get it. But another big offensive rebound and a block shot and a foul call.
Wow. So offensive rebound costly for Memorial, as not only does North
you know why they're tired. They just can't get it.
Clearly. 2:19 to go in the game. 52-36. North up by 16 and shooting free throws here in the person of Isabel Dunning. In and out. Lauren Bisson about to check into the game for Memorial. A lane violation on the first free throw.
There was
miss.
a lane violation down the other end in the first half too, if you remember.
Yeah, there was.
North took advantage of it for an extra point.
And I think it was also Isabel Dunning at the line.
Yes, it was, yeah. And she missed the first badly, and then she missed the second, but there was a lane vio, and then she made the third.
We had some kind of a official timeout there, so that one didn't count. Isabel getting all kinds of second chances.
This is unbelievable, huh? That's a nice one.
And she's hitting the right ones, the redos.
She's hitting the gift free throws.
Inside, LaFrance with it. Ashley Matteo LaFrance. Long shot by Melanie Presso. Gets 2 chances, and Melanie gets that one. 54-38, a 16-point advantage with exactly 2 minutes left in this one.
Dangerous bounce pass and a foul at half court.
The reach in by Destiny Lopez gets whistled.
Corey looked in a little bit
yeah.
there. You notice that?
Yeah, clearly favoring the right ankle.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a cramp. They could just call it an injury timeout, but they're just waiting politely while Sarah Cordova shoots that first free throw.
Make the switch.
Yeah.
Will come out of the game. Ouch. That's not good, John. Well, it is a cramp.
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
Hopefully it's nothing lasting.
I didn't see. Did you see what happened?
No, I did not. Sarah hits them both, but the major concern right now is Adesi Okore getting her right ankle attended to on the bench. Abby Morrison, the scoop shot, and almost got the basket. Goes to the line.
Goes to the line, but I don't, unless the Memorial hits like 5 threes in a row, I don't.
It does seem like he's treating it like a cramp.
Yeah.
He's up the calf and
exactly
tapping
right.
the heel.
Yep, Exactly.
which is good news. In and out, Abby Morrison. Yeah, her Desi's work is done anyway in this game.
Yeah, no reason to bring her back in.
Up by 15 with, make that 18 with a minute and a half to go. Oh, this was stepping out of bounds was Destiny Lopez, had the hustle steal, but couldn't stay on the court. Sarah Cordova, long inbound pass, finds her way to Isabel Dunning. Traveled, her pivot foot slid. She thought she got pushed. We don't need it, Ricky says. In other words, take time off the clock instead of shooting. Three-point attempt by Abby Morrison.
Boy,
no
that
good.
ball had no spin on it. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was a knuckleball.
None. It was a knuckleball all the way.
Isabel Dunning twisting
nice
around.
move by Dunning. The ball handled it over the court.
And draws the applause of the North fans who are seated near us here at our Nashua TV perch at half court on this side of the camera, manned by our Tim O'Neill, who's watching Isabel Dunning shoot some more free throws here for the Titans with 1:26 to go and a 17-point lead. Make it 18. Jaden Smith, actually no, that's number 13. That's Janessa Lofton checking into the game for the Titans for the first time tonight. Ricky Oliver bringing Ariana Motivala's attention to the fact that Abby Morrison is lurking down court, waiting for an easy basket. Destiny Lopez gets that miss and brings it down. Poked away by Alana Choate, but Destiny gets it back. Abby Morrison changes direction, but Ariana Motivala stays right with her. Bounce pass in traffic. LaFrance gets it up top. The floater by Presso doesn't go. Nice tip by Isabel Dunning. Heads up play underneath. Steal. Presso. Cross court Morrison. Morrison changes direction, gets fouled. Under a minute to go though, and an 18-point lead. It's a comfortably under control for the Titans of Nashua North. As Ariana Motivala comes over to the sideline to talk to Ricky Oliver, and Abby Morrison gets set to shoot free throws for the Crusaders of Manchester Memorial.
We'll get excited about it when it's 18 points with 53 seconds left. Every possession.
So Abby Morrison, which no doubt has been a fine career for Manchester Memorial, the co-captain of this team, playing the final minute of her high school career, gets that free throw to go as well. Sarah Cordova with it up ahead to Alana Choate over her fingertips. And down court comes Memorial. 40 seconds to go. Alana Choate with it. Layup drill. 59-41. North up by 18 with 30 seconds left in the contest. Abby Morrison.
North with their tenacity, John, on defense really helped them out tonight.
Sealed the deal. 22 seconds to go, and the Crusaders will inbound this one underneath the North basket. As they play out the final 22 seconds of this one before North can celebrate their first round playoff win. That one goes off the side of the backboard. Presso, the floater doesn't go. 10 seconds left in the game. Hustling on the floor, Janessa Lofton. Possession arrow favors the Titans. With 7.7 seconds left, it'll be Sarah Cordova inbounding the ball. And Abby Morrison steals it and draws the foul. Abby Morrison playing hard to the final seconds of her high school career with 5.3 seconds remaining as free throws to shoot here for Memorial. 59-41 is the score in favor of the Titans. And Peyton Ryan being substituted back into the game for North, along with Janessa Lofton, Alana Chota, Ariana Motivala, and Isabel Dunning make up the 5 players on the floor for the Titans. Morrison will get a second free throw here. Swish. 5.3 seconds left, and a foul is committed in the backcourt. Memorial not giving an inch here, even though they're down by 17 with 3.5 seconds remaining. Alana Chota at the line to shoot 2. Memorial ball, 1 second to go, and that will do it. Nashua North wins their first round playoff game on their home court, 59-42. For Tom King and cameraman Tim O'Neill and our executive producer Pete Johnson, I'm John Collins, thanking you for watching. A 17-point victory for North, and they move on to play the winner of Londonderry Exeter. Thank you for watching Nashua ETV, and good night from Nashua High School North, everybody.